I don't really give a crap. That was easy. Hello folks, here we are. Another weekend being home on the farm from school. I just got done in the milking parlor, as you can probably tell. Spent all afternoon up there in this beautiful weather, but that's okay. We were really moving in the parlor there. We were just pushing the cows right to it. And we got her done in 3 hours, from first unit on to cleaned up and walking out the door. So that's pretty good. It's 100 cows an hour, a little less than 100 cows an hour. So tonight I want to do the first field work of the season, but in order to do that, we have to get this tractor onto the manure spreader, and we have to get the tractor that's on the manure spreader, what we call the Willie 14, we have to get that onto the moldboard plows. So, and here's where the work comes in. So this tractor, it sat all winter long, not doing anything because we didn't need it. And then this spring, I put a new alternator on it. You might remember back in the fall or early winter, I guess. Put a new alternator on it, but guess what? The batteries still aren't charging. So in order to take care of this here problem, well, for one, I gotta get my toolbox in a better location than that. We gotta get these battery terminals cleaned up. The battery's reading 12.7 volts. I'm gonna start with the easy stuff of cleaning these battery terminals up, because when you hook the jumper cables up, it seems to start. I don't know. So, and then after that, once the tractor's running, we're gonna check out the alternator, brand new alternator on the other side. So I don't think, I mean, I would hope it's not the alternator. So I'm thinking that it's probably either the power coming from the tractor is not turning the alternator on, or the wire coming back from the alternator back to charge the battery is not working properly. So we're gonna get that sorted out, and then we're gonna do a little switcheroo here on the tractors, and we will be in business. So thank you for watching along. Let's get these battery cables off, and then we will see where we're at from there. Gonna clean these up really good. You know, more times than not, it's because the battery, you clean up battery connections and everything seems to start working. So it's funny how that works. That's what my dad always says, always start with the battery connections on these old girls here. So I'm gonna get a little thing of emery cloth. All right, secured the emery cloth. Had to walk over to my grandpa's house and get it out of his gator. I didn't have any in my toolbox, but looks like I just found a piece for the toolbox. You might be able to hear in the background, the fans are on in the calf barn. It has been a beautiful 4 or 5 days. Granted, I didn't get to spend all of them here. I had to spend 3 of the nice days in Cobleskill, which, you know, it is what it is. So it was almost 90 here the other day. 90 in early April. That's pretty crazy. Mid-April, I guess now. But used to have a file that worked really well for cleaning out battery terminals. Just ground a smidge off, you know, just took the dirt, the gunk off of them. Worked great. It was round, it was tapered the same pitch as a battery terminal, so you could just put it right in there and just spin it a couple times and it would clean everything right up. Now there's a little corrosion on the inside of this. We are going to call that good for that one. Somebody's beeping at me. If you drove by and beeped at me, drop a comment and say hi. I'll learn you a little life lesson right now. If you're working on batteries, always disconnect the negative first. Disconnect the ground first. Because then if you touch anything with your power cable, it won't hurt anything. If you touch anything with the wrench that you're taking the power cable off with, it won't hurt anything, I should say. Oh yes, cleaning up nicely. Okay. So some of you guys might know that these old 66s and basically all the old tractors, they came with 2 6-volt batteries. I think it had something to do with the cranking amps that it couldn't create more cranking amps or something. we've gone to just switching them to 112 volt. You know, I don't know what class battery these are, but same class or whatever. They're skinny and long as what was in them from the factory, and we just put in 112 volt and it seems to work okay, because apparently if you have two 6-volt batteries and the one is dying and the other one's still good, it'll draw both of them down, you know, will go kaput to your system. So now we got that good, why don't we just see how many volts we have? Reading 1274. Okay, why don't we just see if she'll start here real quick. Yeah, okay. Never fear, the Nissan service truck is here. Okay, there we go, she drew down. Why don't we just, for kicks and giggles, see how many volts are coming off of my truck. Oh, yeah, 13.6. Nice. Usually doesn't take long and she'll start right up. What'd I tell you? Grab the multimeter, let's head over to this side, see what's up. You guys probably couldn't see that, but it's reading 14.7. So that alternator is working just fine. So that means it's in our cable coming back from the alternator somewhere. So we need to trace that down. That was easy. Okay, well, I just tested it here back at the battery. Guess I didn't need to take that shield off. Whatever. It's charging. It is charging. It's got 14.5 volts back here. So I don't know why it wasn't working. Hopefully cleaning up the battery terminals might have helped something. I don't know, but I guess it's gonna go back on the manure spreader. So like it never happened. I just love hooking up moldboard plows, especially with the finger pincher 3000s here, you know. There, we got one on successfully. Let's see if the other side will be as cooperative. I'm gonna pull ahead and you guys let me know when we're lined up, all right? Sometimes that's all it takes, just a little bit. Let's get these hoses here hooked up. I can never hook these the right way the first time. Maybe after I've hooked them up and unhooked them a couple of times, you know, because there's a certain way I like it when you're plowing. One way the lever goes, I like it that way better. I gotta find some more adapters for the side hill hitch here, but we're just gonna kind of pull these out of the ticky weeds here and get a look at them, see what we think. Couple of things I see right away: that tire needs some air, and the front 2 points no está aquí. They are not here. Well, part of them's there, so definitely need to replace them before I can do any plowing. So I think I'll just run right down to the shop and see if we have any. Every once in a while we have something in stock, you know, like that. Oh, there's definitely gonna need a mold board for back here. See that? That is worn right through. Believe it or not, I've actually put a lot of acres on these plows, you know, yearly. Every seeding that, every hayfield that we turn back to corn, I mold board it. So last year I think I put, oh, I don't know, probably put 30 acres on it anyway. One of the last times I was using these plows was that time that the front end of this tractor came off, and yeah, that was not a good day. That was not a good day at all. Oh, this whole assembly is wobbling. Yep, need new bolts on them. Went away from getting the IH bolts to hold the frogs on. They call that part a frog that holds all the stuff together, because they just wear out and break anyway. This front one's a little wobbly, gotta fix that. Sorry to tell you folks, it doesn't look like we'll be getting down and plowing tonight as much as I wanted to. So, but guess who doesn't have class on Friday? This guy. So I will be coming home Thursday night, and
hey Phil, got some steak and pork chops off the grill.
10-4, I will be en route. Well folks, you heard that. I gotta go, supper's ready. Anyway, got the tractor switched, got them on the plows, International 720s. I gotta turn up a couple of fields. Yeah, I know, before you say anything, those coulters are missing, but I don't really give a crap. It's cost prohibitive to fix them, because it doesn't really matter. It still plows just fine, and I'm not ripping up any crazy heavy duty sod with them, so it is what it is. Anyway, I gotta run, gotta get some supper. But as I was saying, I don't have class on Friday, so I will be home Thursday night, and we will get down to plowing. So thank you for watching along. Remember to like, subscribe, and eat your dairy products, and you have a good night.